Hello everyone, just stopped here for a little while Cooper goes for a swim, and here on the floor are a whole bunch of suckers from the White Poplar. It's just along the way, and I'm going to try to take a couple, and so out comes the trusty penknife, and I'm just going to take a couple of these very small ones. It's just a question of cutting round in a circle. That's quite a thick root. It. So there we go, out a chunk of root, a little plant. I will tuck that in a plastic bag until we get home, and then pot it up in some bonsai soil, and we'll see if we can get it to survive the winter. So there we go. I've got a couple white poplars in there, and they'll stay relatively moist inside the dog poo bag until we get home. Yeah, that's alright then. Ready? Go! Go get it. Okay, so I've got back home with me poo bag. There's a couple of little trees in. There's one, and an interesting old section of root. May make a feature of that, assuming of course that the tree survives. They have two chances as always. This one, some grass and things mixed in with it, can come off. Again, a bit of a chunk of old root, and possibly this will be a twin trunk, or more likely a clump style. So yeah, set them to one side. I did get some funny looks when I got back to the car park, and instead of putting the poo bag in the poo bin like any normal rational person out taking their dog for a walk, I took it in the car with me. But there you go. Before I go any further, I must say that you do need to get permission if you can't just go and collect trees from other people's land without checking. And although the canal path is a public area, it is owned by the Canal and Rivers Trust. I had tacit permission in that I spoke to the workman that was trimming the grass verges further up the canal yesterday, and asked him who I would need to contact to get permission to do just this thing, because I really wanted some white poplar. It's a tree I don't have in my collection, and he basically said go for it, because I'm going to be trimming up there in the next day or two and they'll all be gone. So yes, I have permission, and that's as far as I'm going to go on that. So I'm basically going to pot these up in these 9cm pots with some my normal bonsai mix, very gritty, and I'm going to treat them just like cuttings. So yeah, just get that sort of central in the pot. Pot it up, and give that a good drink to wash the dust out. and despite the cat litter that they usually installed is low dust, they lie through their teeth because it's blatantly very dusty. Okay, before I go any further, I'm going to get this other one into some soil so that it doesn't drop out. Does it drop out? I think I might have done dry out, I think I was trying to say. Let's get that a little bit lower in the pot. I want the trees to be at the level that they were in the open ground. Once rooted, assuming that they root well, then I may raise this particular one up, like I say, and use that big chunk of root and make a feature of it. So again, quick watering. Wash all the dust through. Okay, and then what I'm going to do, just as you might do for cutting, I'm not going to take off the growing tip in this case, but I am going to just cut through and remove a bunch of the leaves, about a half of each leaf, and that will reduce the transpiration or moisture loss through the leaves, whilst the trees hopefully will get a chance to root into this medium. I will put them in the shade house, not that we're going to have much sun now, but it will keep the wind off and reduce some wet and windy weather. Now of course the wind will dry out these leaves in no time flat without a good root system to keep the plants supplied. So yeah, just like a cutting. And that's it. So I have a couple of white poplars. I know of another area where I can get some more, and again I was trying to get permission before I do so, get a couple more just to belt and braces. It's always nice to have a tree that you haven't already got in your collection. Well, if you're a regular subscriber, and if you're not, subscribe for more. You'll know that I have a lot of trees, and I like to get new trees, different trees that I haven't already got. Okay, so here I am back at the poplar tree, less than a week later, and yeah, they've just cut everything down with the mower. They're still about just past their van back there, so they'll probably come back and give this another pass later. So all the other poplar suckers are gone, and I won't get another opportunity for these until, or maybe next year. So yeah, so never mind, at least I got some. Come on, Coop. Good boy. Okay, so it's a week now since I rescued these suckers from the side of the canal, with permission of course. As you can see, I actually got 4 in the end, and well, these two are looking still quite healthy, and hopefully these will make it. And this one, the leaves have turned black and are falling off. That's not terribly unusual for white poplar, and they often do go that white colour in the autumn with the white underneath, hence the name. Not sure about that one, and this one, the biggest of the 4, has lost all leaves bar the one at the very top, which is still relatively healthy green. And so, well, yes, time will tell, and it's hard to say whether any of them will make it through the winter, but you'll find out here if they do. So thank you for watching, and please do take care of yourselves.